What's up, YouTube and Facebook family, guys? This is Marky Mark Philippines Life, and I just want to kind of give you guys an update because very soon, let's just put it this way, on Sunday, I will have been in the Philippines 90 days. 90 days, and I'm excited, guys. A lot of folks, I think I hear an echo here. Maybe I should have pulled this back a little bit further. I hope that I don't have an echo on the video, but anyway, if I do, I'll just do it again because I don't edit anything, right? But yeah, guys, Sunday I will be here 90 days, so I got a couple announcements to make to you. But yeah, this is my home. Dipolog City is my home. I absolutely love it. This is my home base, I should say, because like I said, I'm going to be going to different cities, which I've already started, going to Twin Cities and surrounding cities, and then I'm going to be getting on the ferry and going to Dumaguete and getting on the plane and spending maybe a couple of days in Cebu and just having a lot of fun doing this. But I need your help. I need you guys' help. But before I talk about how you can help me and how we can help each other, I just want to give a sincere thank you. I'm not trying to do any tricks or any scheming to get my subscribers and followers up. Yes, my target is 1,000 plus. I want to get that done. Well, actually, that was my goal to get done last month, but I didn't make it. So I'm pretty 100%, 99% sure that I have my 1,000 plus subscribers before the end of June. But for those of you that have subscribed, for those of you that have not subscribed, but you're just kind of watching and maybe you're enjoying the channel and so forth, thank you so much for your support, because this is hard work. This is hard work, believe it or not, but I absolutely love it. And in order to survive in the YouTube world, you gotta love what you're doing. And you guys can tell that I love what I'm doing. I'm relaxed. When I landed in Davao City on March the 10th, man, my excitement level, and still now, is through the roof. I mean, this is everything that I ever dreamt of and more, and more. You know, I had a mentor. Actually, this guy is almost a billionaire right now, if he's not already a billionaire. And he owned an insurance company, and I was an insurance agent. And man, I mean, he had you talk about a cult. Man, he had a following in that insurance company, and he was kicking New York Life and what's the other? Prudential in the butt, as he said. We were kicking them in the butt. We were writing so many policies, guys. But this gentleman had a saying, and I never forgot it. And this is the way I feel about the Philippines. Living here in the Philippines, in Dipolog City, and experiencing a little bit of Davao. And what my mentor used to say in this insurance company, because he was talking about freedom, and he was talking about creating wealth for yourself and your family and your children. And he said, whenever you get to that point where you truly have financial freedom, where you're not worried about what residual bills come in, you're not worried about car insurance, you're not worried about house payment, you're not worried about insurance payments, you're not worried about any of that stuff, because you truly are financial free, and you got more money coming in than could ever go out. That's true financial freedom. And so what he was saying about financial freedom, he was saying, guys, you got to get a taste of it. You got to get a taste of it. And he says, because when he got to that point himself, this is what I love. This is the quote. He says, as good as I thought it would be, as great as I thought it would be, it's 1,000 times better, dadgummit. That was his thing. He said it was 1,000 times better, dadgummit. And that's the way I feel about my dream that I've had, especially over the past several months when I was vlogging to you guys from North Carolina, from Pembroke, North Carolina. And now that I'm here and will be here on Sunday, 90 days, guys, the experiences that I have, that I've had, the people that I've met, the smiles that I've seen, the energy that I felt, just everything. As good, when I was in North Carolina, I dreamt of how good would this feel? How good would this retirement out of the States and being in another country, more particularly the Philippines, how good would it be? And I can now tell you, at almost 90 days, in a few more days, it'll be 90 days, y'all, as good as I thought it would be, as good as I thought it would feel, It's 1,000 times better, dadgummit. And if you're that person that I was months ago, years ago, that had that plan or wanted to create a plan to get out of your situation, to get out of whatever country you're in and try a whole new culture. And if you're watching thousands of YouTube videos like I did, almost on a daily basis, building up that desire and building up that desire, this is what I'm going to tell you. For 99% of you, as good as you think it feels, as good as you think it feels, it's going to be 1,000 times better, dadgummit. So guys, do what you got to do. Get your plan, get your exit plan, and just do it. Just do it. So I want to thank all you guys. I want to thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. It's been a journey, guys. It's been a journey, and the happiness that I felt and feel here in the Philippines only got increased by the love interest that I have now. She's taken me from happier to happiest. I mean, even if I had never found her, I'm still happy being here in the Philippines or retired in the Philippines. But she just put the icing on the cake. And so I wish that for you also, that if you're someone that's searching and looking, hope to find the love of your life. And I'm going to do a YouTube video. I'm going to do a special one talking to those of you, especially you guys, talking to you guys that were where I was months ago and years ago. And you're doing the LDR, the long distance relationships. Maybe you're on Christian Filipina, or maybe you're on Filipina Cupid or whatever, whichever site that you're on. And you find that love interest. Guys, I'm going to share with you something that I learned. And please, I'm going to share with you something that I didn't do. I want you to learn from my mistakes, okay? I always taught in business that there's two ways that you learn. One is by experience, and the second is by mentorship. One is by experience, and the second is by mentorship. And what I used to share with my teams and the groups that I used to train is, here's the difference. Experience takes years. Takes years. But mentorship takes humility. And you need a combination of both, right? And so I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I should not have done. I want you to learn from my mistakes, especially one big one that I'm going to share with you. I'm not going to go over it right now. I'm going to do a separate YouTube video on that. And guys, I vlog personal life experiences. Okay, I'm not a travel vlogger. I'm not a food vlogger. I'm not a relationship vlogger. I'm not an interview vlogger. I'm not a talking head vlogger. I'm not a live stream. I do some of everything, whatever my personal experiences are. And I just invite you to come. And I invite you to come and watch and laugh and joke and learn, get educated, get entertained. Criticize me if you want to, right? Compliment me if you want to. But I love this stuff. And if I never even had the chance of, and I'm not monetized. I don't get paid for doing this. Not yet. I will one day. But I just love doing it, man. I'm doing it for free. I love sharing this because it's part of my personality. And let me just say, the Philippines is not for everybody, okay? It's not for everybody. So I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, everybody got to get over here. But I'm going to continue to promote the Philippines. I'm going to continue to promote my city, Dipolog City. I'm meeting so many great people. But I need your help, guys, because I'm going to be expanding what I'm doing. And I loved, video and the parades and the marching bands. I love you watching me do 3,003 steps. I love you watching me vlog from the boulevard up here, showing you the ocean, going to different cities, Polanco. I'm going to be going to Malucan in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be going to Ozamis in about 2 weeks. I'm going to Ozamis. So I'm going to be vlogging from different cities. But what I need your help from is I want more ideas for my YouTube because I really want to cater to a bigger audience with my personality and excitement and everything that goes along with it. Because guys, there's so many vloggers and everybody's got their own personality. My personality is not like Sunshine Shoulders. Sunshine Shoulders personality is not like regular guy. Regular guy's personality is not like Old Dog. Old Dog's personality is not like Ray. Ray's personality is not like the young lady here at DePolog, Filipino vlogger, I believe she calls herself. But Ann, I believe her name is Ann. Everybody's got, and you can choose who it is you want to watch, who it is you want to subscribe to. So I sincerely thank you guys again. But I need your help because I'm going to be doing over the next several weeks different types of vlogs in addition to what I'm doing. And I've got written down right here, guys, you can see it, ideas for my YouTube. And so I said, you know what, let me open this up to my audience. Let me open this up to my subscribers. And I'm going to read all of your ideas, but I'm not going to take all of them, okay? Some people want me to talk about how much it costs to live here, and what is my budget and all that. I'm not that type of vlogger, okay? There's enough channels out there talking about that. I'm just sharing personal experiences. I'm going to share you the fun things that I do over here. And sometimes I'm going to talk about the things that I don't particularly like or have to get adjusted. I don't want to say I don't like them. It's just that I have to either adjust to them or avoid them completely. But I'm not going to say they're bad things or good things. I've already done a vlog about that called, Death by 1,000 Cuts, because not everybody's cut out for the Philippines. I mean, the first time somebody jumps in front of you in line and you get all, you might not need to be here. The first time you're watching television or you're doing something, and you need electric to do it, and we have a brownout, and all of a sudden everything goes, and we have no electricity for 12 hours. If you can't handle that, this ain't the place for you, okay? The first time you got to go to the bathroom and you go in there and the toilets don't flush, you got to use the taboo, and I think that's what it's called, the tambo. I hope I'm saying that right. I've been working on my language here, but you got to pour water over your butt to clean your butt, right? Because there's no toilet paper. That might be it for you. So it's not cut out for everybody. Okay, if you don't like Filipinos asking you, the United States, if you're getting ready to pull out your driveway and go somewhere, and your neighbor says, "Hey, boss, hey, Daryl, how you doing? Where you going?" Right? And the first thing you want to say is, in the United States, I know, first thing you want to say is, it's none of your business where I'm going. Unless it's a really good friend, you'll say, "Oh, I'm going down to the Walmart, or I'm going to the insurance company," or whatever. But 99% of the time, if a stranger especially, somebody you don't really know, asks you where you're going, and everybody else asks, "Where you going? Where you going? Where'd you come from? Where'd you going?" Guys, that's part of the culture here, okay? So don't cuss them out. Don't say, "Yeah, ain't none of your business where I'm going." No, you just smile and say, "Hey, I'm on my way to the store. Hey, you don't have to go into detail. Just kind of, hey, I'm on the way to, I'm on the way to make donuts or something, Just understand the culture, guys. So understanding culture is very important. I might talk about that in a vlog, right? Understanding culture. Matter of fact, let me jot that one down. And let's see, I've used different colors. I'm using different colors. Let me just write while I'm thinking about it. Understanding culture. That's a good one. I want to do a vlog about that, a talking head vlog about that, or maybe a walk and talk about that, understanding culture. But where I need your help, guys, is please give me suggestions. Like I said, I'm not that type of vlogger that does budget or some of the things the other vloggers do, right? And I'm not strictly an interview vlogger. But let me read to you what I have written down so far. And you guys have heard me talk about it before. There's about 10 black men that live in DePolog or one of the surrounding cities of where I live here in DePolog. There's about 10 of us. I've met about 5 out of the 10, maybe 6 out of the 10. There's about 4 more I haven't met yet. I wanted to get us all together, and I talked about that last month. I wanted to bring us all together for a nice, brothers in DePolog interview and just have a good time. But everybody's got crazy schedules. Most of us have Panays that we're with. And so I realize now that's going to be almost next to impossible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vlog and interview as many of us I'm a black American. I met a black United Kingdom person a few weeks ago. I don't even know his name. He just said hello. I said hello, and he walked by. But so I don't know which ones I'm going to get. But I'm going to be reaching out, and when I see them, I'm going to stop them and talk to them and see if they would be open to do a one-on-one interview with me right here on camera and share. And I'm going to have questions, and we're going to be joking around. I'm going to have them share some of their experiences if they choose to do so. So that's my first one, is I'm going to be interviewing Black Americans or Black people, okay, from different countries on my vlog. The second one is, and this one's going to be more tougher, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to interview children, okay? I want to interview young children. When I say young children, I mean 5 years old, 6 years old, 4 years old if they're able to, speak English. And I want to do it at a Jollibee. Guys, Jollibee is the #1 restaurant, fast food place for kids. I mean, you say Jollibee, everything stops. They want to go to Jollibee, right? They love the and it's not really a kid. Well, they cater to kids, so to speak. And so what I want to do is I want to show you guys some of the culture here and why so many kids and people love Jollibee, man. They have parties at Jollibee. I saw a company party the other day of people in a business, a company. They all met at Jollibee upstairs, and they had their meeting, and they laughed and joked around. But I want to interview kids, because guys, I'm gonna tell you, I think Filipino kids, little babies all the way up to about 4 or 5 years, or about 3 or 4 years old, are some of the cutest kids on planet Earth. And I want to interview some of these kids now, with the permission of their parents, of course. So I'm going to ask the parents first if they would mind if I interview their child. And ask them questions about why they love Jollibee. And I think that's going to be so much fun. I'm going to get permission from the management at my favorite Jollibee here in Dipolog. They all know me now, so they know I'm not a threat or anything like that. The security guards know me. I mean, I've even bought things for the security guards, right? I finish my lunch, and then I go buy a sundae, a strawberry sundae or a chocolate sundae, and give it to the security guy that opens the door and monitors everything. Or I get them an apple pie or mango pie or whatever, right? Even if it's just a glass of water so they can cool down. But I'm friends with most of the security guards there. So I really feel like it won't be a problem, but I'll let them know that I am going to ask the parents if I have permission to ask their child why they love Jollibee. And if they mind if I have them on my YouTube vlog, okay? So that's my second one I've got. That was going to be fun, guys. That's going to be fun. My third interview, I want to interview teenagers, okay? I want to interview teenagers, from age 13 to 19, okay? Or 18 or whatever. But I want to interview folks, teenagers on the boulevard. You guys will see me on the boulevard. I want to interview them on the boulevard and ask them what they like most about Dipolog, this city, and what their favorite thing to do is here in Dipolog, and what you want to do when you grow up. What do you want to do when you get out of college or out of high school? So those are the three main questions, but I'm going to slide some other questions in depending on the vibe, right, of the interview. I want to also ask them, hey, can I ask you this? Do you have a boyfriend or do you have a girlfriend, right? We're going to make it fun, right? Those are the ones that I have so far. But I know you guys have a lot, and I'm going to be thinking of some more also. Excuse me a second. I'm going to be thinking of some more also, but I want you to put in the comments what you think would be a good idea for me to do on my Marky Mark Philippines Life vlogs, okay? Because I want to make this journey so much fun for you, for me. Oh, here's the other thing, guys. I got to tell you, two more things, two more big news. One is, I ordered some business cards. Next week, I'm going to show you my business cards. I finally found a place, a digital printing place that can do it. And I'm excited to show you my business cards. And this is going to help me in multiple ways. One is when people come up to me, and you guys gave me that suggestion. You guys said, Marky Mark, you need to get some business cards. Instead of showing everybody, tell it, Marky Mark Philippines Life. Marky Mark Philippines Life, right? You need to get some business cards to hand to them, and then they see it right there. So I'm getting business cards that's going to have my picture, the same picture you see on my Facebook, Mark A. Jackson, where I'm wearing the red cap, okay? I'm also wearing that red cap in the same profile picture on my YouTube, same profile picture on my Facebook, okay? So when you go to Facebook, put in Mark, M-A-R-K, A. Jackson, and look for my profile picture wearing the red cap, okay? And you can feel free to follow me on Facebook because I do post a lot of good stuff on Facebook too. But yeah, so my business card is going to have my profile picture, your favorite vlogger, because I say that, I'm going to start saying that more, that welcome to Marky Mark Philippines Life, welcome to I'm Marky Mark, your favorite vlogger, right? That's what will be my little catchphrase. I'm your favorite vlogger, right? So, but the business cards, man, they look good. It's so simple, they're clean cut. My profile picture, your favorite vlogger, my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and my email. That's all that's on it. So I'll have those cards. So whenever the next time somebody says, what is your vlog? What is your page? Here you go. I'm just gonna reach in my pocket. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And that in itself, by the time I pass out, you know, I ordered 500, but I promise you I'm gonna order another 500 before that 500 runs out, because I'll go over 250 fast. Because the people are just hollering at me. Even when they say, hey, vlogger, and they wave at me, right? If they're nearby, I'm going to say, hey, check it out. Check out my vlogs. Boo. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, take a look at my vlogs. Boo. Hand them a business card. And then they got my information. So the subscriber count's going to go up. The following's going to go up. Yeah. And the fun is going to go up. And let me tell you, as fun as I think it's going to be, as fun as I think it's going to be, it's going to be 1,000 times better, dadgummit. I just know it, guys. I just know it. So that's number one. I'm getting business cards. Number two is I'm going to do my very first YouTube vlog. Not vlog, I'm sorry. I'm going to do my very first YouTube live. I'm going live, guys, on YouTube, okay? And I'm going to do it because my 90 days is Sunday. 90 days in the Philippines is Sunday. So my YouTube live is going to be actually, well, it'll be Sunday in the United States. It'll be Sunday in the West, but it'll actually be early Monday morning here in the Philippines. So, and I'm doing it that way. I think I'm doing it at 8 o'clock. So if you're in the Philippines, it would be 8 o'clock Monday morning, this coming Monday. 8 o'clock Monday morning, which would be 8 p.m. on Sunday in the Philippines. So that's why I wanted to do it at that time. But I'm going to go live right here on YouTube, guys. And I'm going to talk about what I've learned in my first 90 days living in the Philippines. And there's going to be some Q&A, okay? So if you guys got any questions you want to ask me or whatever, I'm going to do my best. This is my first live stream, guys. So, you know, give me some grace, okay? Not my first live on on a computer or on a phone, because guys, I've done thousands of Zoom presentations, thousands of trainings, all live just like this. That's why I'm very, very comfortable doing this, right? I'm very, very comfortable. This is my wheelhouse, okay? So it won't be my first live ever, but you know, I used to do lives on Periscope. If you guys remember back in 2016, 2015, when Periscope was a thing, I did business lives on Periscope. I think I did over 400, close to 500 videos on Periscope. Yeah, if you Google it up, you can even see some of my old Periscope videos from back in 2016, 2015, and like that. But yeah, but I'm going live. So if you're in the Philippines, it's going to be Monday morning at 8 o'clock. If you're like in North Carolina, it's going to be, because North Carolina is 12 hours from where I am in the Philippines, 12 hours behind where I am. So it's actually going to be like 8 o'clock at night on Sunday. And of course, you can always go and watch the playback on YouTube, okay? So those are the two big announcements that I have. YouTube in a few more days, live, my very first live. So please jump on, support me, just say hi. If you can't stay on, just say hi. But it's going to be entertaining, guys. Y'all know I'm high energy. I'm full of life. I love people, you know, and So help me with those vibes, man. Bring that good energy, bring those vibes. So all of that, those are all the things I wanted to share with you. But please put in the comments a type of vlog that you would like to see me do. And I'm not going to do all of them. There's some that I refuse to do. One guy wanted me to vlog how much it cost for me to come to the Philippines, what was the plane ticket prices, which planes I took, which flights I took, where, all of that stuff. And I basically just told him that was too much work, okay? Guys, I'm retired. I don't want to do work, okay? I want to do fun. I don't want to do work. I want to do fun. I want to live my life with my with Lynn, my girlfriend, and just have fun traveling different places and meeting new people. I don't want to have to go through receipts and all that stuff and, do a pure educational vlog. That's too much work, guys. Remember, I only want to do 3 things on my vlog. You guys remember what it is? Only want to do three things. I want to inspire you, I want to entertain you, and I want to educate you. And if I can just do one of those 3, every time you watch my YouTube, if I could just do one of those 3, it's a win. Just one of those 3. If I can do 2 of those 3, even better. 3 of those 3, oh man. That's the purpose, guys. That's the purpose. So for those of you that don't know me, you can go back and check out when I was 133 days away from flying to the Philippines, when I was 50-something days away, when I was 33 days away, when it was a 10-day countdown, and finally when I flew from Raleigh, North Carolina to the Philippines in Davao, and then stayed in Davao for 4 days. All this is vlog, guys. All this is on my YouTube channel. So you have to kind of go back to the very beginning to see my process. When I had oral surgery in my mouth, guys, and when I was going back and forth to the doctor with my neuropathy and severe pain and my frustrations with not able to get the pain medications that I needed. You can see all of that, and that will kind of explain to you or give you an idea of who Marky Mark is right now and back then, okay? So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys take care. Put your suggestions of what you want me to talk about in the comments below, and I'll let you know which ones I'm going to choose, okay? And remember, guys, stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel, and don't trust anybody 100%.